Good morning. Take a deep breath right now. Hold it for a second. Now let it go. That release you just felt, that's what today is about. Letting go. Surrendering. Placing everything you've been gripping so tightly into the hands of the one who's been holding you all along. Because here's the truth you need to hear this morning. The plans you're trying to control were never yours to control in the first place. The year you're trying to figure out has already been seen by God. And the future you're anxious about is already secure in His hands. Surrender is not giving up. It's not waving a white flag in defeat. It's not resigning yourself to a life of passivity. Surrender is the most powerful act of faith you can perform. It's saying, God, I trust you more than I trust myself. I trust your plan more than my own. I trust your timing more than my urgency. And when you make that shift, when you move from striving to surrendering, everything changes. Not because your circumstances change overnight, but because your perspective does. And perspective changes everything. Let me take you to the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths." Read that slowly. Trust with all your heart. Not just the parts that feel comfortable. Not just the areas where you think you know what's best. All of it. Every dream. Every goal. Every plan. Every fear. Every uncertainty. Lean not on your own understanding. Stop trying to figure it all out. Stop trying to map every step before you take the first one. Acknowledge Him in all your ways. Bring Him into every decision, every conversation, every moment. And watch what He does. He shall direct your paths. Not might. Not maybe. Shall. It's a promise. Think about this. How much energy have you spent trying to force doors open that God already closed? How many nights have you lost sleep trying to figure out what only God can reveal? How many times have you carried the weight of outcomes that were never yours to carry? You were never meant to be God. You were meant to trust God. And there's a freedom in that. A lightness. A peace that surpasses all understanding. Maybe you started this year with plans. Good plans. Exciting plans. Plans you prayed about and felt confident in. But now, a few weeks in, things aren't going the way you expected. Doors you thought would open are still locked. Opportunities you anticipated haven't materialized. Relationships you hoped would be restored are still broken. And you're standing there wondering, did I miss something? Did I hear God wrong? Is He even listening? Let me tell you what's really happening. God is protecting you. He's redirecting you. He's preparing you for something better than what you could have planned for yourself. Surrender doesn't mean you stop dreaming. It means you hold your dreams with open hands instead of clenched fists. It means you say, God, this is what I want, but your will is what I need. It means you trust that if He closes a door, it's because there's a better one ahead. And if He asks you to wait, it's because the timing isn't right yet. not because He's withholding, but because He's protecting, perfecting, positioning. This morning, we're not just praying. We're releasing. We're laying down our agendas, our timelines, our need to be in control. We're placing this year, these plans, these hopes, these fears, all of it, into the hands of the God who knows the end from the beginning. And we're going to walk away from this prayer lighter, freer, and more at peace than we've been in a long time. Not because everything is figured out, but because we've finally stopped trying to figure it all out on our own. Subscribe to this channel and automatically you become part of this prayer chain. From now on, you are not praying alone, we are praying for you, every day, as part of this family of faith. You're carrying something right now that you were never meant to carry. Maybe it's the pressure to succeed. Maybe it's the fear of failure. Maybe it's the weight of everyone else's expectations. Maybe it's the burden of trying to prove yourself, to earn love, to be enough. And you've been carrying it for so long that you don't even realize how heavy it is anymore. You've just adapted. You've normalized the exhaustion. You've convinced yourself that this is just what life feels like. But it's not. It's what life feels like when you're carrying what only God can carry. Picture this. You're standing at the edge of a new year. Behind you is everything that happened last year. The wins. The losses. The lessons. The scars. Ahead of you is a blank canvas. 12 months. 52 weeks. 365 days. And you're holding a pen, trying to write the story before it even begins. Trying to plan every chapter, predict every plot twist, control every outcome. But what if God is standing there, gently reaching for the pen, saying, "Let me write this one"? What if the best thing you could do this year is not to plan harder, but to surrender deeper? What if instead of asking God to bless your plans, you asked Him to reveal His plans? What if instead of praying, "God, make this work," you prayed, "God, make me willing to trust you even if this doesn't work the way I thought it would"? That's a different kind of prayer. That's a surrendered prayer. And surrendered prayers move heaven. I know some of you are afraid to surrender because you think it means losing. Losing control. Losing your dreams. Losing the life you've been working so hard to build. But surrender is not loss. Surrender is gain. You gain peace. You gain clarity. You gain alignment with the one who actually knows what He's doing. You trade your limited perspective for His unlimited wisdom. You trade your temporary plans for His eternal purpose. And that is not a loss. That's an upgrade. Maybe you're sitting there thinking, "But I've already tried surrendering. I gave it to God, and it still didn't work out." Let me ask you this: did you really surrender, or did you just delegate? Did you release it, or did you hand it over with conditions? Did you trust Him, or did you test Him? Because true surrender has no backup plan. True surrender doesn't say, "I'll trust you, but just in case, I'm going to keep one hand on the wheel." True surrender says, "God, I'm all in. Whatever you say, wherever you lead, however long it takes, I'm yours. There are mornings when you wake up and the first thing you feel is stress. Stress about work. Stress about money. Stress about relationships. Stress about time. And before your feet even hit the floor, you're already running through the mental list of everything you need to do, need to fix, need to figure out. That's not how God designed you to live. That's not the abundant life He promised. That's the life you live when you're trying to be your own savior. And you weren't built for that. You were built to rest in Him, to trust in Him, to surrender to Him. Stop believing the lie that if you let go, everything will fall apart. The truth is, if you let go, everything will fall into place. God's place, which is always better than yours. He sees what you can't see. He knows what you don't know. He's working behind the scenes in ways you won't understand until you look back and realize, oh, that's why that door closed. That's why that person left. That's why I had to wait. It was all protection. It was all preparation. It was all for my good. Today, you take your hands off. You stop micromanaging. You stop overthinking. You stop forcing. You say, God, this year is yours. These plans are yours. This life is yours. I surrender. And then you watch what He does. Because when you get out of the way, God moves. And when God moves, nothing stays the same. If this word touched you, write in the comments, all in your hands. Father, I come before you this morning with open hands and a willing heart. I'm done trying to do this on my own. I'm done pretending I have it all together. I'm done carrying what you never asked me to carry. So right now, in this moment, I surrender. I surrender my year. I surrender my plans. I surrender my dreams, my fears, my hopes, my doubts. I lay it all down at your feet because I trust you more than I trust myself. I surrender the plans I made in my own strength. The goals I set based on what I thought should happen. The timelines I created without consulting you. Lord, if any of it aligns with your will, bless it. If any of it doesn't, dismantle it. I don't want to waste another day chasing something you never called me to. I don't want to force open doors you've already closed. I want your plan, your purpose, your perfect will. Not mine. I decree and declare that this year belongs to you. Every day of it. Every decision in it. Every opportunity that comes my way. I declare that I will not move ahead of you. I will not lag behind you. I will walk in step with your Spirit. I declare that your plans for me are good. That you have not forgotten me. That what you've started in me, you will complete. Cover me with your wisdom, Lord. When I'm faced with decisions, give me clarity. When I'm tempted to rush, give me patience. When I'm afraid to move, give me courage. Let my steps be ordered by you. Let my words be guided by you. Let my heart be aligned with you. I don't want to live by my understanding anymore. I want to live by your leading. I surrender my need to control outcomes. I surrender my need to know how everything is going to work out before I take the first step. I surrender my need to have a backup plan, a safety net, a way out. I'm jumping, Lord. I'm trusting. I'm believing that you will catch me, that you will provide, that you will make a way where there seems to be no way. Because you always have, and you always will. I speak peace over every area of my life that's been in turmoil. I declare that where there's been confusion, there will be clarity. Where there's been chaos, there will be order. Where there's been anxiety, there will be rest. I am not moved by what I see. I am anchored by what I believe. And I believe that you are in control, that you are working, that you are faithful. I surrender my career, my calling, my purpose. Lord, if I'm in the right place, establish me. If I'm in the wrong place, remove me. If I need to pivot, show me. If I need to stay, sustain me. I don't want to climb a ladder that's leaning against the wrong wall. I don't want to build a life that looks successful but feels empty. I want alignment. I want fulfillment. I want to be exactly where you've called me to be. I surrender my relationships, my marriage, my children, my friendships, my family. Lord, heal what needs to be healed. Restore what needs to be restored. Remove who needs to be removed. And bring in who needs to come in. I release my need to fix people. I release my need to control how they respond to me. I trust that you love them more than I do. And I trust that you're working in their lives just as you're working in mine. I surrender my finances. Every dollar. Every debt. Every dream of provision. Lord, you are my source. Not my job. Not my income. Not my investments. You. And I trust that you will supply all my needs according to your riches and glory. I will be faithful with what you give me. I will be generous where you lead me. And I will trust you when it doesn't make sense on paper. I surrender my health, my body, my mind, my strength. I declare that I am fearfully and wonderfully made, that by your stripes I am healed, that you are renewing my youth like the eagles. I release every worry about what might happen. I release every fear about what I can't control. I trust that you are my healer, my sustainer, my keeper. Lord, I lift up every person watching this video who needs to surrender something today. Every heart that's been holding on too tightly. Every mind that's been overwhelmed with trying to figure it all out. Every soul that's exhausted from carrying what only you can carry. Father, meet them here. Give them the courage to let go. Give them the faith to trust you. Give them the peace that comes from knowing you're in control. I pray for the one who's been planning and nothing is going according to plan. The one who feels like they're failing because things aren't lining up the way they expected. Lord, shift their perspective. Help them see that your plan is unfolding even when it doesn't look like theirs. That delay is not denial. That redirection is not rejection. that you are still working, still moving, still orchestrating everything for their good. I pray for the ones carrying the weight of responsibility, the ones who feel like everything depends on them, the parents, the leaders, the providers, the caregivers. Lord, remind them that they are not alone, that you are their helper, that your yoke is easy and your burden is light. Lift the pressure off their shoulders. Let them rest in your strength instead of straining in their own. I pray for those who are afraid to surrender because they're afraid of losing, afraid of what it will cost them, afraid of what you might ask them to give up. Father, show them that surrender is not loss. It's freedom. It's peace. It's the pathway to everything they've been searching for. Help them see that what you're asking them to release is only making room for something better. I pray for families, for homes where tension is high and peace feels distant, for marriages that need a fresh start, for parents who need wisdom, for children who need guidance. Lord, bring surrender into those homes. Let pride fall. Let forgiveness flow. Let love lead. Make families whole again. I pray for those facing financial uncertainty, the ones who don't know how they're going to make it through this month, this week, this day. Lord, you are Jehovah Jireh. You provide. Open doors. Release resources. Make a way. And while they wait, give them peace. Remind them that you've never failed them and you won't start now. I pray for those battling sickness and pain, the ones whose bodies are weary, the ones waiting for healing. Lord, touch them. Restore them. Strengthen them. Let your healing power flow through every cell, every organ, every system. I speak life. I speak wholeness. I speak supernatural recovery. I pray for the brokenhearted, the ones grieving loss, the ones still hurting from betrayal, the ones who feel like they'll never be whole again. Father, heal them. Bind up their wounds. Give them beauty for ashes. Give them joy for mourning. Remind them that you are close to the brokenhearted and you will never leave them. I pray for those who feel lost, the ones who don't know what they're supposed to be doing with their lives, the ones who feel behind, stuck, directionless. Lord, give them clarity. Speak to them. Show them the next step. And give them the courage to take it, even if they can't see the whole staircase. I pray for peace in the world, for nations in conflict, for leaders who need wisdom, for justice where there is oppression, for healing where there is division. Lord, let your kingdom come. Let your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Now, Father, I pray the prayer you taught us to pray. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Today we surrendered our year and our plans to you. We placed everything in your hands. Now I want you to share this prayer with 9 people. 9 people who need to be reminded that surrender is not weakness. That letting go is not giving up. That trusting God is the bravest thing they can do. Let this be a chain of faith that spreads, reminding people everywhere that when we surrender to God, He takes care of everything. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May He make His face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May He lift up His countenance upon you and give you peace. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.